Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to be seeing this video. It's your brother, your boy, Cos Reps Corners. Like I always say, it's my corner, guys. It's your corner and it's our corner.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love.
In today's video, I will be doing something very different. Please forget my voice. I'm supposed to be sleeping by now, but I couldn't sleep. You know why? I just saw something now and I said, wow, this would be nice to show to my family and friends on YouTube, and that's why I brought it. Few days ago, we lost our mother, the Queen of England, if you remember, or the person we known as Queen Elizabeth II. In Nigeria, then we used to call her Queen Eliza. I was still very young when we used to call her Queen Eliza, or we call her Mama Charlie. I don't know if you're a Nigerian, please confirm if I'm lying with these two names. So when she passed on, or will I say, because I didn't know when this comment came out, but I saw it some hours after the announcement that yes, she has passed on. Do you understand? So what happened was that someone, I don't know if, I believe the person is a Nigerian, wrote a comment on her Twitter, Instagram status. The person happens to be a professor in a university in the USA. Just calm down and watch with and follow me up. Thompson, I'm trying to put it in a way so that you get to where I'm coming from and where I'm going to, so that you see why such comments came out. She made this post. Let me put it here so that you see it. She said, I heard the chief monarch of a thieving, raping, genocidal empire is finally dying. May her pain be excruciating. Some persons will say, why would she say this? What kind of a statement is this? To an extent, somebody under wrote, what a hateful thing to say. Then she replied, I only wish my hatred had effect on her that a monarchy had on people. Had on people. That is my bone of contention. Follow me. Had on people. That is my bone of contention. English will not kill me. English will not kill me. English will not kill me. You understand? Now, see this. Had on people. When she made this statement, I just shared with us. In fact, the university she was teaching, she was lecturing, came out to say, please, we are not with her. Let me put it here. I'll leave a comment here. Let me put it here so that you see what the university came out to say. The university said, I will not name the name of the university. That's not my concern. You will see it there. He said, a statement regarding recent social media post by Uju Anya. Uju Anya was this lady here. If you look, you see her name there. Who made that post? She's a university professor in the USA. The name of the university, you will see it there. I will paste it. You will see it. If you can look at it up, you will see it. He said, we do not condone the offensive and objectionable messages posted by Uju Anya today on her personal social media account. Free expression is core to the mission of higher education. However, the views she shared absolutely do not represent the values of the institution, nor the standard of discourse we seek to foster. That was what the university came out to say in a statement. Pasted immediately, Uju Anya made this post. Now, look at these two posts. You will notice one thing. I am not here to talk about it, but I am here to talk about this particular comment made by Uju Anya. He said, look at it again. I'm trying to show you something. He said, I only wish my hatred had an effect on her that a monarchy had on my people. Look at that statement. And this brings me to what I have come to share with us. If a content creator like me, I think she's on Facebook, did a video, I'm going to bring it to you so that you will hear it yourself, so that you will see where Uju Anya was coming from. I want you to get the genesis. I have come here now to show you genesis of what Uju Anya, a professor in one of the university in USA, came out to say, so that you will see why Uju made this statement. I only wish my hatred had the effect on her that a monarchy had on my people. The bone of contention here for me, for Uju, is because of this, my people. How something happened. I'm not here to say it. I want you to hear it yourself. Like I said, I'm not going to edit any form. As raw as it came from my friend who I follow on Facebook, I'm going to bring it here. You can hear things yourself. And I tell you, your ear will tingle. Your impression will change. In my place, we call it with transbanwe. Hey, you see, you will see where Uju and some other persons are coming from. Don't judge people because you want to judge them. Everybody have his own freedom of speech and the right to say, I do this, I do that, I will not do this. It's a freedom. There's a freedom of speech, mainly when you are in the Western world. When Uju made that post, I said, what was really going on? I made some little findings about her. That's not my concern here. But I tell you, she has this impression that I later changed to have. That's what I have now. At a point, you could, if you're watching this video, at a point, I tell you, you will feel sober as an African, as a Nigerian. I will not talk much. Like I said, I'm not going to touch any form. I'm going to bring it weighty so that you hear and you see things, so that you see where Uju was coming from. I want to thank all of us for being here with me. I really do appreciate you so much. Thank you very much for things you do for me. I don't take them for granted. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you. Till I come away next time till you see me in your screen, I leave us with this documentary. I call it documentary. Watch with me. Let's go.
So, this compound used to be slave cell, where they keep the slaves while waiting for the arrival of the slave ship. The slave ship will spend up to 3 to 4 months on the sea before getting to this place. So they'll keep the slaves in this compound for 3 to 4 months. That's why I said they moved 1,600 slaves into this compound and out of this compound every 3 to 4 months. And while taking them out, there was a road here before, so they'll cross them through this lagoon to the other side, and they walk on that island. It is called Berefu Island before they take them to the point of no return. And while going by the right, we will see the spirit attenuation well. If you wish to see the point of no return, we'll go.
Let's
everywhere.
go. We wish to. Hi guys, so we're going to the first story building, 2-story building, right?
Yes, that's 1-story building.
1-story building in Nigeria.
First story building.
When was it built?
It was built in 1845.
Okay, let's go inside and see. This is first story building in Nigeria, built in 1845.
You're welcome to the 4-story building in Nigeria. If you look at this compound, then we have total number of 10 buildings in this compound. Then other 9 buildings have collapsed except this story building that is still standing. When we enter inside this building, I will show you where those buildings were standing. Okay, if you look at this board, this signboard, they wrote boarding house. There's another one over there, schoolmaster house. There's another one there, the church, and there's one here, the kitchen. So this place that you see, these signs, buildings were standing there before, but they've collapsed. So we just put these signs to indicate that the building was standing there before. Let's go inside the building. So you're welcome to the 4-story building in Nigeria. 4-story building built by Reverend C.A. Goma the first time. Reverend C.A. Goma first built this building in the year 1843. And this is what this building looks like then. When Reverend C.A. Goma built this building, he built it with planks, only wood. But when Reverend Henry Townsend came in, he rebuilt it with burnt bricks, the way it looks like currently. That was when Reverend Henry Townsend rebuilt this building with burnt bricks, and Reverend C. Egoma with planks. Here we have some of the things they use in constructing the building. This nail, we all know this nail, right? But do we know these nails? No. They use these nails on the soft woods. They use this one on the hard woods. And in this glass, we have some old hinges they use behind the doors. These are the old hinges and sample of the burnt bricks they use in constructing the building. And here is the same iron corrugated sheet I showed you in the barracoon. There is another one here. And look at the foundation. You see that they use burnt bricks and they set the bricks one by one. In this building, we have total number of 6 rooms. We visit the first room. We will visit another room. Now let me quickly show you. This is the geographical architecture map as it is in 1843. This is the story building, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus the story building making 10. But these 9 buildings have collapsed except this one that is still standing. So let's see the next room. In this room, we have the painting of a tree called Agia tree. Under this tree, Christianity was first proclaimed in Nigeria. When the missionaries came in, where can we preach the gospel to these people? And they discovered that many market women come under this tree to showcase their market. So they decided to preach this gospel under this tree. This tree lasted for 350 years. And after the fall of this tree, the government built this monument in replace of the tree. Yes. And this monument is no more there. They want to rebuild it. I will show you if you want to see it when we are going. And okay, you've seen it.
No, we want to see it.
Okay. And this is the comment by Reverend Henry Townsend, the man who built this building. He said, "This house is strong and convenient and will prove very comfortable during the erection. Many persons have come to see it, especially of the single roof. It's been the first I have ever seen." The person who built it, that was what he wrote. And here is a Christmas celebrated in Badagry in 1923. You can see these black men. They are the laborers working in this place then. You can see the route 1923 Badagry Merry Xmas. So let's see the third room. So this third room used to be the room of the first Western teacher.
Okay.
First teacher in Nigeria. This is him here, Mr. Claudius Phillips. He came in with the early missionaries. And the first set of students that were enrolled in the school, this man was the one who taught them how to read and how to write. They want our people to accept Christianity. And they discovered that these people don't understand their language. So they have to teach us how to read and how to write. And here's the first primary school. It's at the back of Mobile Filling Station. If you want to see the school, it's still standing. I'll show you if you want to see it. I'll take you there. And the first set of students that were enrolled in this school were 40 men. Not women, not children. 40 men. And each one of them spent 12 years in school. The youngest among them then was at the age of 46. And each one of them spent 12 years in school. I just imagine when my father would come back from school and tell me, our teacher flogged me because I don't know. Let's go. So this is the total estimated amount they used in constructing all the buildings in this compound then. 325 pounds.
Oh, pounds, sorry.
Yes, 325 pounds to construct all the 10 buildings in this compound. Then let's go upstairs and see the room of Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowder. So you're welcome to the room of Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowder, the man who translated the first English Bible to Yoruba Bible. And here is the first English Bible brought by the early missionaries, Reverend Henry Townsend, in the year 1842, because Reverend Henry Townsend came in the year 1842. And this is the first Yoruba Bible translated in the year 1845, 3 years interval. And this is the photo of Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther. Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther was also a slave. And here is his name. This is his birth name, Ajayi. This is the name given to him by the master, and this is the name of the master, Crowther. Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther, when he came back, he had a chaplain called Babington Macaulay. Babington Macaulay married to Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther's daughter, and they gave birth to a boy called Herbert Macaulay. Let's see the next room. In this room, we have the photo of Reverend C.A. Goma, the man in charge of the building, and we have the photo of Reverend Henry Townsend, the man who rebuilt this building the way it is. And this is the photo of Thomas Birch Freeman, the man who sowed the seed of Christianity in Nigeria. Let's see. Here is the cemetery of the early missionaries. Total number of missionaries buried here were 140.
Okay.
And this cemetery is not far from here. It's along the General Hospital Road. And the missionaries living in this room then, in this building then, they have their saving bank where they keep their valuables and money. And here we have some of the old currency we spent in Africa then. These are cowrie shells, and these are the coins we spent then before they introduced note. This is ₦1 note. This is Herbert Macaulay. You can see.
Can you help us open it? Let's see. Okay. ₦1.
Let me tell you a funny story about this ₦1 note. When I was young, my brother stole this ₦1 note from my father, and he took it to school, thinking that he can finish this money just in a day. He went to school with this money. He bought things for his friend. He bought for himself. And this is a note. If you buy anything with a note, with this ₦1 note, then you come back home with coins. They'll give you coins as change. When he spent the money, he discovered that he still had many change with him. And when he was coming back from school, the coins were jingling in his pocket. And my father said, "Come, you stole my money." He said, "No. Where do you have those money with you?" Then this ₦1 note is just like 10,000 naira then, that one person cannot finish in a day. But these days, if you give me 100,000 now, I'll finish it within seconds. Let's go downstairs. We'll go downstairs and see the well called Miracle Well.
Miracle Well?
Yes.
Is it the first well?
No, that's not the first well. We have many wells.
Let me help you. I can do it. Don't worry. This is the Miracle Well.
Yes, this is the Miracle
What does it do?
Well. This well was dug in the year 1842.
Okay.
And since this well was dug, it has never run dry, it doesn't change color, and it doesn't have taste. Many people visited this place, and when they hear about the water, they develop interest. Some people took this water home and prayed on it, and came back to testify that when they pray on this water, it really worked for them. You can see these women here. They came to pray on this water, and they will take it home. That was why they named it Miracle Well. Tourists named it Miracle Well, not the missionaries. Every other well water has iron in it, but this well water doesn't have iron. It's drinkable. This water is drinkable, and it serves the people in this area. Every other well water on this axis has connection with the lagoon water. If the lagoon is neat, every other well water will be neat. If the lagoon is dirty, every other well water will be dirty, except this water. You want to try it?
Okay.
Shall we drink?
Yes, I want to. But we don't have time.
Okay.
I want to try it.
Then in primary school, we stretch our two hands to drink water.
I'll just wash my hand and drink. Miracle water. Let me wash my hands first. I cover this water in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. As I drink, you will not cause harm to me. Let's go. Ooh, with my hair, let's go again.
Does it taste like well water?
No.
That's why they named it Miracle Well.
Don't taste like well water. There is just water and it's clean in my mouth, like the seaway water I drink. It's very clean.
So, shall we?
We shall.
Yeah. You're welcome to the 4-story building in Nigeria. Let's proceed. We are through here.
So today we are going to the point of no return. We will return in Jesus' name. That's where the slaves were being taken to. And any slave that crosses this water and goes there never returns back to Nigeria. So let's go. Guys, so we are here, Badagry slave route. This is the route of the journey to unknown destination.
What does it mean? The route to unknown destination. When we get there, I will show everyone why we call it the point of no return and why we call it unknown destination. I won't tell you, but everyone will see it with their own eyes why we call it unknown destination. The way we move from that jetty to this jetty, we crossed on the water. Then the same way they move the slaves, but not with this kind of boat, but with paddle boats. And 3,000 men cannot stay in one boat. They will have many boats, so they will paddle the boats to this place. Then by dropping them, they will have to join everybody together. So they'll be on a single file. They call the movement single file, one line. Everybody will be on a single file, straight down to the point of no return where we are going to. And they have shackles on their hands, the neck, and the leg. So the way we want to move now, we will move freely because we don't have chains on our leg. Then they have to move like this. So if we are spending 30 minutes or 10 minutes to get to that place, let's imagine how many minutes they will spend in those days under hot sun and with heavy chains on their neck, the hands, and the leg. So, and they will still be flogging them, most especially the person at the back. So let's proceed.
So what is this island called?
This island is called Berefu Island.
Okay.
And this island used to be the route they take the slave through.
Okay.
This is where our forefathers worked for 400 years because the slave trade lasted for 400 years.
Oh.
And this island has been in existence before Badagry. Badagry was founded in 14th century, 1425 to be precise, by a famous farmer on this island called Agbede. Agbede means blacksmith. Agbede has a farm across the lagoon over there. So whenever people from this village are going to Agbede's farm in Igbo language means grime. So whenever people are going to Agbede's farm, they will say, I'm going to Agbede Grime. Agbede Grime. From there, the Yoruba settlers, they can't pronounce Grime because it's not their language. So they pronounce it as Agbadarigi.
Okay.
So from Agbadarigi, when the European came in, they corrupted it and changed it to Badagry. From Agbede Grime to Agbadarigi to Badagry. So that was where the name Badagry came from.
So right now, how long are we going to walk? Because me, I'm tired. I'm not a slave. My leg they pain me. We don't hear waka. And
no, we've not gotten to the spirit attenuation well.
Okay.
It's in the mid of the way.
The mid
of the way.
Okay. So that's the way that if they drink the water, they will lose their memory.
Yes. According to the story, Nigeria has largest supply of slave, 24%. Nigeria and Angola. Ghana has 16%. So it was told that it was because of this well that makes Nigeria to have that kind of supply. And when we get to the well, I will tell you much about the well.
Okay guys, we are at the attenuation well. So what happened here? How did they discover this well? Who dug it? Was it a slave or was it who did?
So you're welcome to the spirit attenuation well. The well water they give our forefathers then to make them to lose their memory and be less aggressive for 3 to 4 months. Why? This well was dug by the African chiefs. When the white men met with the African chiefs doing the business, that what can they do to avoid slave revolt on the ship? The African chiefs came together and they decided to dig this well. They dug this well, they added black magic in it.